Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and what an amazing performance by Chelsea against West Ham at the London Stadium, and they won that game 3-0. Quite a great win by Chelsea, a statement victory for them. So let's get into the game and talk about it. I mean, it was such like a one-sided game. That one, Chelsea were really good in that. I went for a 3-1 prediction. That was my prediction. I said that Chelsea are gonna win this game, and they did. But like, I really did not expect West Ham to be this bad, to be very honest with you. They were quite dreadful. I will start with them because they were the home team. They have not had a good start. A lot of, like, there was a big expectations from West Ham, where especially with the transfer business that they did, that they are gonna have a great season. I myself predicted them to finish in a sixth, but the way they have started the season, it is not looking really good. This is like their third home defeat in a row for the first time in the Premier League, so that's a big deal for the fans as well. And today, like, they were never really in the game. It was so lackluster for them. There was no effort. It did not matter what formation the manager played or what the substitutions he was doing. Like, whoever came on the pitch, it just they were all like 14 of them or for 15 of them, they were all flat, to be very honest with you. It was a very bad performance. They never showed up for today in that game. And like, it was I usually sometimes use the word like men against boys. It was worse than that, to be very honest. They felt like Chelsea were just playing against their own reserve team, not even West Ham's reserve, like Chelsea's own reserve. It felt like a practice match where Chelsea were just going around and having fun with their reserve team. That was it was quite embarrassing for West Ham, the way that they played that game. And I thought it would be quite a fun game, a fierce game. It is a London derby. Like, it's not even a normal game, it's a London derby as well. And you needed that as like the win. West Ham needed that, and forget about the win. Like, at least they should have played better. There was nothing from them. It was a very bad performance by them. Chelsea, on the other hand, like, they are starting to build a bit of momentum. They won last week against Bournemouth. They did not really play that good, but they were able to get that win. And now against West Ham, like, they were really good. West Ham, even though they were poor, and Chelsea did not face like any problems or any threats from West Ham, but you still got to have, you need to do your job as well. And Chelsea did that brilliantly. Two quick goals by Nicholas Jackson in the first half, and they controlled the game very well after that as well. West Ham did score one goal, which was ruled offside, but apart from that, there was nothing. Second half comes in, and basically Cole Palmer puts the game to bed after scoring early on in the second half. And Chelsea were really good. They could have easily have 4 or 5 in that game. But as I said, they played really good. They controlled the tempo. They were really good in midfield. Their passing, their movement, the subs that Maresca brought in, they also worked really well. So it was a really good performance for Chelsea. And as I said, they are starting to build a bit of momentum. They are starting moving up towards the table. Will that continue? That is a big question mark at the moment, but it is like a step in the right direction for Chelsea. I said that I think Maresca is the guy that is gonna bring Chelsea back into the top 4, and maybe compete for the titles in a year or two. But they need to stick with him. And even when they lost against City, I said that they're showing signs of improvement already. Even on match day 1, I said that, and it is continuing that. I think Chelsea, my prediction was that they are going to finish 9th. I still don't think they are going to finish in those European places, but I think that you are going to see performances like this, where you see how good Maresca's team can be, like they were today. And then you might see performances where they are not going to be that good. But I think Maresca is the right guy, and I think Chelsea will have an okay season. Today they're like today they were really good. I don't want to take anything away from Chelsea because they were really good. They did not even like as I said, like they did their job, they did their part. They went to away to London Stadium. They got the goals, they got the points. But the thing is, they never really faced any competition from West Ham. That's the thing that I'm gonna say. It was very easy for them, and like they wouldn't really matter, like complain about it, and it wouldn't really matter that West Ham didn't turn up today. Like for Chelsea, what mattered was getting the 3 points, and they got those 3 important and crucial points. And now, especially when you see the other teams around them, like Spurs are going to be under immense pressure. They are playing Brentford. Liverpool again, they are going to be under pressure. United are going away to Palace. Arsenal and City, they are playing Villa. I think all of the top 6 8 teams, Villa have the easiest one. Newcastle themselves, they are going away to Fulham. So Chelsea getting that point puts pressure on a lot of, like most of those teams, that they now need to win to make sure that they stay within the reach of those European places, because every game is matters in the league at the moment. So it is going to be quite a fun day as we move on. But Chelsea have done their part. They have gone and they have gotten 3 points. Nicholas Jackson, he would be really, happy. He would be over the moon. The start of the season, the biggest question mark regarding that regarding Chelsea. Like there were so many question marks regarding Chelsea, but the biggest one was about their striker. They failed to get Osimhen, and so everybody was talking about Nicholas Jackson. He has been under immense pressure. He has faced a lot of criticism, a lot of trolling on social media as well. But this season he has looked good. He has scored about already 4 or 5 goals if I'm not mistaken. So he's starting to perform for Chelsea. He would be really glad that he is doing that. And again today, like his first 2 goals basically killed the game already. West Ham were never in the game in the first place, but then he goes on and he scores those 2 quick fire goals, and settles Chelsea's fans, and it calms everybody's nerves. And West Ham never came back from them. So it's a good performance from him. West Ham, I don't know what they thought. Like it was a very, very bad performance. I cannot even, like, sometimes in a game you can say a certain player from a certain team played good and the rest of them were bad. Like I cannot even pinpoint of one West Ham player that I can say had a good game. Every one of them was atrocious today. It was a collective shitty performance from them, to be very honest with you. It was really, really bad. And Lopetegui now, I really backed him. I thought it was a good appointment after Moyes, and I still think that. But the way that season has started, they are losing continuously. They're supposed to win most of those games that they are losing or are drawing. They have just 1 win till now in this season. They need to do something quickly, otherwise the pressure is gonna be a lot on him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, right now they have dropped to the relegation zone after this game, or somewhere like 17th or 18th already they would be there. So it's not a good start for him. They need to turn things around, and they need to turn things around quite quickly, because with the money that they have spent, with the money the owners have put into the club in the summer, I think they could become restless quite quickly. But in a way, you need to understand, like they have brought in about 7 to 8 players. They have brought in so many players. It is gonna take them time, but in the Premier League, in the world of football, you don't have that much time. So he needs to come up with something quickly, otherwise he might be in fear of losing his job, because the way they, especially after today's game, like it was a really, really bad performance. It was embarrassing, to be very honest with you. And I think it was it was shocking the way that the team played. They did not play, to be very honest. That's the problem. They did not play. It was just like they were just running around, following Chelsea players, like they were following their shadows. It was so bad. So yeah, that is it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comments below. How good were Chelsea? Are you like the Chelsea fans, are you happy with Maresca? Do you think he's going to be the guy that gets you into the top 4? And what about the West Ham fans? I know it has been a bad start, but do you guys are starting to question Lopetegui, or do you still back him? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September ends. It's a huge task. 100 subscribers to get 9 days to go. I know it's a big task, but let's hope we go ahead and achieve it. Until next time, bye bye.